Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is City 5, and today we're going to be talking about Star Citizen. So, a couple of friends asked me when I told them I bought like my Avenger for around $80, $5 for the Arena Commander, $75 for the ship. Why would I spend that amount of money on, a game and stuff like that? And it's not really the game you're spending the money on. It's really a donation. You see, the game doesn't have like EA or Bethesda already big AAA company. Now I'm going to show you some of the prices of the ship. Now this is the one that just became available. Basically when the game releases, if you did buy a ship or buy a package, that ship or package will be there. You have that in the very beginning. That everyone's going to start off with. Let's go, because the Reliant is the newest one that came out. Everyone's going to start off with, I believe, this one. And or something like that. But that's $45. Like I said, it's a donation. So when you see ships that are like $90, $60, let's go to the pledges, shall we, or the game packs, because that's when it gets a bit expensive. For like the battle pack, digital battle pack, $1,100, you get like all of the dog fighters for the fleet pack, all the way up to basically. You can get into this game for $45 or even $30, all the way up to $1,500. Now this is if you've got the money to spare, go for it. That's going towards the game. It isn't like you're paying for the game. When the game comes out, everything that you see here that costs real money is not going to cost anything. They're going to shut down a real money store for these ships, and you'll be able to purchase them with in-game currency. But what you're buying is early access, and you're helping support the game. You're not buying the ship. Think of it as when you donate to something, and they give you like a little pen for free or something like that. That's basically what this is. Now understand, you're like, oh, it's not for free. It's such and such and such. It's this much money. Well, look at this package. Look at the Aurora ES. $35. That's $135. You can get in this game that quick. Maybe even $40. Look at that. Aurora MR. $30. $40. I bought me the Avenger package. And I'm getting ready to buy a Freelancer Max. But these are some of the things that, when people are like, oh, why are you spending money? Because I like the game. I want to support the game. These are the things that comes with it. Yada, yada, yada. So, that's it in a nutshell. But it's also something else I wanted to talk about that actually kind of piqued my interest a little bit. Wow, I actually have a Starfarer up there. Let me put something else up there. Let me put this get rid of my Starfarer because I don't think I'm gonna have enough to actually buy that. I'll earn that in game when the game comes out. So basically, that's what you're doing. You're buying. It's a donation. If you don't want to pay anything, you don't have to pay anything. No one's making you pay. Pretty soon the FPS is coming out, and that money is going towards helping develop the game furthermore. Like right now, it tells you all of that stuff. You guys can pause it right here if you really want to see it. So on and so forth. Development status. See, the hangar's ready. Arena Commander is ready. Murray Cup is there. Spectre Games, Drone Sims are there. Planet Side coming soon. Persistent Universe coming soon. Squadron 42 is already in production over in England. Same thing with the FPS. Yes, there's going to be first-person shooter elements to this. And this is how much money they make. They let you know how much money they make in a minute. Like right now, they just hit the $83 million mark, and this is the biggest crowd-funded project ever. And it's by Chris Rosberg. It's being led by Chris Roberts. This is his game, and these are some of the stretch goals they want to meet. Like once they reached the $2 million mark, that was done on 2012. There was regular community updates, citizen and appreciation packages will get to play in the multiplayer dogfighting module. Blah blah blah. They've already exceeded far beyond what they wanted to get to. Actually, let me just scroll all the way down to the bottom. Look at that. So, to answer your question, friends, because I don't know, I'll probably get overtalked on TeamSpeak. This is what you're paying for. You're paying for the game to be developed. And when you do that, you actually get this thing right here. It says I'm a backer. A citizen. There we go. You're a backer, so you know you're contributing to society somehow. I still don't know how to use this rack. So now we're going to talk about the actual, like, my idea, the things you can do in this game that will be amazing. So back to the gameplay of this. This won't be a long video. At least I hope it won't be. But what I can imagine this game does, like, if it's when it's the persistent universe, the MMO-like universe. I mean, check out the website. I think you guys will like what you see if you're curious. But this is what I can imagine, because I'm a bounty hunter and whatnot. I land on the planet. There's a I get a message on the bounty board. There's a high-paying bounty on another planet. Let's just say Terra. I go to Terra, go to a bar, ask the local players about this player. Real players, not NPCs. They give me a certain amount of information, but I queue off one of the guys that is actually friends of this bounty, another pirate of his from another organization. He goes and tells his friends that the bounty hunter is looking for him. I eventually find him in a bar and start opening fire using that first-person module I explained before. I'm not that good at shooting, so I actually miss all my shots. And he gets away. Now his friend tries to hold me off, but I end up killing him. Like I said, this is just a scenario that can probably happen in a persistent universe. The guy makes it to a ship, takes off the planet. I give chase, doing the exact same thing. In that instant, like that fast, you could have an FPS turn into a space simulator shooter. That fast. So, if the persistent universe is what Chris Roberts says it's going to be, things like that can happen. Or another thing, I could be running cargo or hauling cargo as my freelancer, and my friend docks with me as his Cutlass Black, docks on top of my freelancer, and he decides to hitch a ride with me. And as he's riding with me, I get an alarm or get a signal that I'm getting attacked by pirates, or I scan other ships in the area that just happen to be hostile. He then rushes to his Cutlass, docks off of me, and tries to defend me while I'm turn off my engines, or perhaps try to fight back or get away as quickly as possible so I can use my jump drive. Things like that can happen on here. Oh, and before I mentioned paints in my other video, it looks like you will be able to paint your ship. Paints right there. Now, those are things that can most likely happen in this game when the game first comes out. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that will be the case. What Chris Roberts is trying to do, if you don't know who Chris Roberts is, he's a guy that he did Freelancer, he did Wing Commander for the old golden days of PC, and he also did he helped do Wing Commander the movie. And he also did, what was it, Freelancer? Or was it Privateer? I believe it was Privateer. He was also part of, it was another game that's pretty old. So don't quote me. I'm not reading off a script right now, so yeah. But other than that, that's what this game is. This hangar is my hangar. I don't know if it's going to be on a planet or not. I hope it's on the planet Terra. But this is my hangar. When I jump into the persistent universe, this will be my hangar. When I jump into the persistent universe, that ship will be there. I purchased that ship. I bought that ship. So, I hope this enlightened you guys. I'm going to put up a what is. See if I can find a link that describes Star Citizen much better than I ever could. And I hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And I hope you guys have a good one. Happy Memorial Day, by the way.